Ji, namaste. Good morning. Namaste, all the call scorers. Welcome to the morning session. Ji, namaste, Gopal Priya. Now we go into the next sharing.
Oh,
So, namaste, Jayaprakash Priya.
Namaste, Sulbas.
So, we have uh, Jayaprakash Priya with us. Jayaprakash Priya, as you know, he's a very consistent volunteer of University of Human Values since he attended the Inter-PPP in 2020 and the first one also in the same year. And Bhaiya attended the Professor 2 in 2021 and started volunteering activities from March 2021 onwards. And Bhaiya has been Bhaiya retired from service, government service, as a faculty member of the Government Polytechnic College Kaduthurthi, Kottayam, Kerala State last year, and now he is a full-time USP volunteer. So he is very instrumental in the Kerala chapter of University of Values. He is an RC of SWR, and he is the lead volunteer in the translation team of Malayalam. He's also coordinating meetings like RC meeting, the face-to-face workshop coordination meetings, etc. So a very consistent volunteer of USP in the SWR region. And they has been attending this morning session from the fourth batch onwards. So with this brief introduction, I welcome Jayaprakash Priya for his sharing in the morning session. Priya, over to you.
Namaste to all. I'm Jayaprakash. I'm from a small village in Kerala named Kaligaon in Kottayam district. Almost in this village, almost people are farmers. Growing up in my childhood, I'm growing up in a traditional family. So I taught the importance of a relationship and living with society in my childhood from my family itself. I have completed my earlier studies in our village in a rural school, and how after completion of my secondary education, I joined for higher secondary classes. That is, at that time, it was said as pre-degree in a nearby town in a college. And actually, at that time, I was actively participated in some student organizations and all. So I want to say that at that time, I was a dropout student from my studies. Then after some months, then again I started my studies for getting a job. I started started my studies in an IT, and I have completed that course. And at that time, I again joined for continuing my studies. Then I have postgraduate in Hindi literature, and then I completed my B.Ed also. Started my career in a parallel college in nearby town. Then I joined in a CBSE school in Ernakulam district, and I started my teaching in that school. After in 1996, I joined in government service as an instructor in in a technical high school. That's about my studies. And before learning about universal human values, I tried to find happiness through various other programs and spiritual gatherings. But I was in a way for searching this. My thoughts and practices were very limited, and I didn't respect or trust my to my opposing views. That changed when I started my UHV journey in 2020. As earlier Sunilbhai said, I have started my UHV journey in 2020 itself by attending the online courses in online workshop introductory, and then UHV refresher 1 and part 2. Then I started volunteering also. I select as this UHV journey for my realization process. So I saw that actually my self-organization and is needed. So I realized that the trust about trust and respect. Now I can trust every person and other ideologies also, and also I can respect others. This is a change in my life also. Now my reaction mode is gradually coming less, and then I respond to others. I can see that this change, through this change I can make a good relationship with others in my college and in my family, also in my society also. I can make a good relationship between others. And coming to the exercises, initially I observing my feelings. It is very challenging to me, and I couldn't notice my imaginations. However, through constant exercise and continuous observation, I developed the ability to observe my feelings and thoughts as they passed through me. This newfound awareness enabled me to understand my expressions better. Interestingly, I discovered that many of my feelings and thoughts weren't naturally acceptable. Nevertheless, I have made significant progress in understanding and interpreting my desires, thoughts, and expectations with a right understanding. As a result, I have noticed a decrease in my reaction mode and corresponding increasing in my response mode also. This shift has allowed me to observe accurately and understand the coexistence between uh, in my society. Also, then I started my observation continuously, and this helped me to my self reflection, self reaction, self realization process also. I can uh, rightly read sensations in my body and recognizing them as mere sensations. This awareness helped me make informed decisions. I have come to realize that myself makes decisions and I'm not my in my sensations. Uh, Decisions aren't based on sensations. Instead, my self interacts with my body, controlling it in harmony. My body understands the sensations it creates. Sorry, I understand my body make the sensations and creates, allowing me to grasp that sensations, and I can uh, with right understanding I can move forward. When I realized everything in existence, in coexistence, and is connected. Through my realization, I now see my body as my instrument, and it's my responsibility to nurture and protect it while maintaining its natural harmony. An example, before last a few months, I faced a serious illness. I went to a doctor and underwent a serious medical procedures, including a cystogram and catheter insertion for for a month. Doctors identified some infections and advised me to undergo a minor procedure. However, the pain persisted and further tests relieved a fistula opening to my large intestine to my urinary bladder. The doctor said it a complicated disease and need a major surgery at all. The which they deemed completed and risky. Feeling overwhelmed, I turned to my UHV family for support. Our UHV family members like Sunil Bhaiya, Dinesh, Deepesh ji, Sharad Bhaiya, and others encouraged me to observe my situation at that time. They advised me to view my body as an instrument. I started continuous observation on my focusing on finding the root cause of my problem rather than just the pain. I realized that my body parts needed maintenance after working non-stop for 56 years. I decided to undergo the necessary treatment. After that surgery, through this observation and my commitment towards my body, I was bedridden in the hospital, but I attended an international conference online, the UHV international conference online by mobile, and resumed my volunteering activities within 2-3 days. This realization that the disharmony was only within my body parts, that disharmony is not with myself, and I enabled me to recover quickly. I returned to my normal life within 3 or 4 weeks itself. And I very thankful to my UHV family for encouraging me. They encouraged me and helped with my physical needs during my recovery. So I was actually searching for what happiness truly means. Again, also continuous observation. Uh, my important takeaway from UHV is understanding happiness as being and continuing in harmony. I when I attended my UHV refresher part 1 sessions in Hindi, I had a word harmony as Sangeet ka bhav. I realized and felt that happiness is innate and I can be in harmony now. Last few weeks about this last few weeks before I have a beautiful experience, which was the closing day of our schools in our state and for midsummer vacation. A school invited me to spend time with their KG students on their final day. I went there, and there were students, teachers, and parents for the ceremony. They asked me to give a small message to them. I asked the children 2 questions. Do you want to always be laugh like this you are now, or do you want to be sad? They other that they want to be always glad and always laugh together. They answered that also. I asked them, do you want to always together or want to be uh, fighting or always fighting with him and all? They answered me, always want to together and be happy. I told the parents also about these children's have the innate state of happiness. So ask them to make them continuously being in this happy state. Actually, this incident, I see that this innateness of happiness, harmony in that small children also, uh, we need to develop that feeling in them. And last, I uh, as a coexistence in the nature and this space, I can understand this coexistence as need of being a unit with harmony or maintain the natural harmony with other units. I can realize that also now. I I can observe and practice these steps almost. But now also my previous sanskar and my some limitations uh, by the outside my outside me or my situations is controlling me. I'm trying to observe my uh, every movement and coming out from the sensations and previous sanskar by realization, uh, and about my commitment towards this. Uh, Now I'm fully involved in volunteering. I can see that volunteering in this process is more helpful for uh, self realization actually. And volunteering, I can take more responsibilities, and I can uh, do uh, or put some my opinions towards uh, the our in our family, and do some more as a team. So I want to continue full time in UHP process, and also want to do more for my realization process, and also for uh, team development. Thank you.
I request Gopal Bhaiya to give his comments regarding Jayaprakash sharing. Gopal Bhaiya, over to you.
Namaste भैया
Namaste. Namaste, Gaurav.
जी. So very nice sharing भैया. And you are able to see gradual changes in you. And so accepting our sanskar and accepting other sanskar as it is very important acceptance for our growth. And that acceptance you are feeling day by day. In fact, accepting others irrespective of their religion, caste, it shows that you are working on your sanskar, and these, with the help of these proposals, you are evaluating your sanskars day by day. That's why gradual changes are reflecting in you, and you are also able to appreciate those changes, and you are also aware of those changes. You are also aware of those sanskar where you need to work. So this awareness is also increased in you. So that is very nice, Via. And as you said that uh, voluntarily work, whatever you have taken responsibility, is also helping you in this process. So this is again a very important point, that whatever responsibility we are taking, UHP related, it is helping us to grow. So that perception is also very uh, commendable. So it is not extra load into us. It is a part of process that help us to see our state, to evaluate our sanskar. So the more we volunteer into various activities, the more we get opportunity to see in ourselves. So that is also a very important point here. And you are expanding day by day. Your acceptance is increasing in environment, and you are also accepting the environment with the state as it is. That is very important, Bhaiya. So nice, Bhaiya. Continue this. And
Thank you. Thank you.
Ji, Bhaiya. So how long you have been attending, Bhaiya, these sessions?
Now this is third session time.
Third sessions. Okay. Okay. So you attend in continuity.
Yes, almost.
Ji, ji. So that is also very important, Bhaiya. As we discussed many times, that continuity is very important. because our sanskars are very deep. So continuous hammering is required, continuous awareness is required, and also continuous touch in environment is required. So you are also able to ensure continuity of this morning session, and that's why you are going into deeper and deeper at the level of your sanskar. So the more we go into deeper in our sanskar, it reflects outside at gross level in our behavior work. So one indication is that I am accepting others rather than conflicting others. So I am accepting others and trying to be complement in others sanskar. If it is happening outside, it means we are working parallelly inside also. So this inside journey reflect outside in terms of expansion. So that appears in you here and in your sharing. So very nice, Via. Continue next batch also. And those who are attending multiple times this morning session, they may share their understanding. It may be possible that they don't have much questions, but they may share their understanding. So sharing your understanding will also help other co-explorers. जी भैया. So best wishes भैया.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
जी. नमस्ते भैया.